Hey, I'm Jake, coming to you from San Francisco atop of Twin Peaks. Welcome to this week's comics.
This week's comics.
First comic this week, Batman and the Outsiders, number 8. This comic was pretty generic. It wasn't bad or anything. It just wasn't that good. The story was okay or whatever. It was fairly entertaining, but I just want to know why Batgirl doesn't kick ass anymore like she used to before 1 year later. She used to kick a lot of ass. Batgirl not kicking that much ass anymore. Not like she used to anyways. Anna Mercury number 2, it's Warren Ellis's new book. Great. Can't even say enough about it. It's a beautiful art, kick-ass story, crazy super time dimensional shit going on. It's an intergalactic time-bending, multi-dimensional fun fest. But before we go on, check this out. Trinity number 3 came out this week, Busiek's latest. We have entered the realm of generic, folks. This comic, it's not as bad as the first issue, but it is not as good as last issue. I'm still going to pick it up for a few more issues, but after a couple more, if it continues like this, I'm going to have to stop picking it up. Justice League number 22. I wasn't really digging this comic up until the last 2 panels, and the last panel especially made me want to get the next one, so I'm gonna pick up number 23. I wouldn't rush out to get this issue, but I'd probably check out next issue. That's my recommend. Titans Year 1 number 5 of 6 came out this week. Batgirl has a little insight on this week's issue for you. Batgirl, take it away.
Hi, this is Batgirl, here with Batman. We're here to talk to you about the Teen Titans comic that came out this week. As good as it is, and as much as we love the Titans, and as wonderful as this comic is, really all this issue does is prove how contagious Green Arrow's crapulence is. Batman and I both agree that the Teen Titans rule. Right, Batman? However, much as we love the Titans, we both would have to agree that anything that has to do with Green Arrow sucks. Right, Batman? Green Arrow sucks.
Thank you, Batgirl. Thank you, Batman, for your word on Teen Titans Year 1 number 5 of 6. Catwoman number 80 this week, folks. It was better than it's been, but that isn't saying too much. I really like the character of Catwoman, but the comics haven't been that great, so hopefully it gets better. But this issue was alright, it was just a kick-ass Catwoman kicking lots of ass, but not very creatively. But she did okay. Check it out. It's going to be over soon anyhow. Before we continue on with more new comics, it's time for this week's Bathroom Read of the Week. This week's Bathroom Read of the Week is Batman Murder at Wayne Manor. Written by Dwayne Krishnishinsky, by a guy named Dwayne. This is an interactive mystery, meaning that as you read this comic book / novel, you find clues along the way, and by the end, you might figure out who the murderer really is. And to solve this mystery, you're going to need a quiet place where you can sit down and think and concentrate real hard. And concentrate so hard that you might get freaked out and crap your pants, and who knows, so might as well be sitting on the john. That's why this is this week's Bathroom Read of the Week. Brave and the Bold number 14 came out this week. Man, this has been a really cool series. I really like all the different team-ups. They've all been really good. The first few issues especially were great of this series. I'd jump in on that. I don't know if they're making this a trade or not, but they really should. I'd check out Brave and the Bold number 14. I'm not a Green Arrow fan. Actually, I wish Green Arrow was dead forever instead of him coming back to life by the hands of Kevin Smith and punching Batman in the face, but that's just my take on it. Anyhow, but this issue showcased Green Arrow teaming up with Dead Man. I'm a huge fan of Dead Man. It was a kick-ass issue, man. I'm really looking forward to this series continuing. Can't wait to see more of it. Next, Terry Moore's Echo number 3 came out this week. Oh man, this is a great comic. Terry Moore is writing an amazing story. Yeah, number 3 came out this week. Numbers 1 and 2 are already out. It's up to 3 issues. I would go find these comics. I don't think they're flying off the shelves or anything, but you can find them. You can find these comics. Echo. Go get Echo. It's awesome. Each issue starts off with a different unsettling quote from from Albert Einstein. Check out Echo. I promise you, you can be angry at me if it's not good, but because I know it will be good, and I know you won't be angry at me because I know it's good. And I like it, and I recommend it to anybody, even if you're not a comic fan. Please go see it. Read it. Look at it and read it. It's beautiful art, great story. I want there to be like 5,000 issues of this. I hope there is. The 10th and last trade of Why the Last Man came out this week. And to let you know a little more about Why the Last Man, and this last trade is Batgirl once again.
This last trade of Why the Last Man really ties together all the loose ends that were surfacing throughout the whole story. Although it's a very theatrical ending, which is appropriate for how the story was going, it's still just as unexpected and realistic as the whole series has been all along. I highly recommend it.
Batgirl, you're the best. Thank you. If you're only going to buy one comic this week, make it either Anna Mercury or Echo. Some of you might be wondering what the hell I'm doing up on top of Twin Peaks here in San Francisco. Well, I'm here to make a point. David Lynch's television series, Twin Peaks, is even more beautiful than this view. Thanks for checking out this week's comics. Next week, we're coming to you from New York City, folks. See you there.